Civil society activists are advocating an amendment to a bill seeking the documentation and protection of domestic workers in Nigeria, currently before the National Assembly, to include minimum wage benefits and unionization of domestic workers. They made the recommendation in Abuja during a public hearing on the bill, sponsored by Senator representing Jigawa Northwest Federal Constituency, Babangida Hussaini.
Titled A Bill for an Act to Provide for the Documentation and Protection of Domestic Workers and Their Employers and for other matters connected therewith 2024. The bill seeks to provide legal framework to improve the working conditions of domestic workers and stipulate appropriate sanctions for negative impacts that may arise from domestic services. This public hearing by the Senate Committee on Employment, Labor and Productivity is to deliberate on the content of the bill, such as hours of work, remuneration, as well as age limit for domestic workers.
Nobody has the number, nothing is documented, nowhere where you can get some sort of guarantee. I believe that this bill, when passed into law and becomes an act of parliament, it will have a very deep and exponential impact on the future of Nigeria and Nigerians.
Among those who made presentations is C-Hope, whose executive director, Betty Abba, and other rights activists made a case for the country's domestication of the International Labour Organization ILO's Convention 189 of 2011, which spells out the rights of domestic workers. Abba particularly emphasized the need for the unionization of domestic workers as a way of facilitating full realization of their rights and benefits.
Because once they are unionized, they know their labor rights, they are very conversant with what is their rights in terms of the fair working conditions, in terms of how they should be treated like any other worker, in terms of their rights to benefit from the minimum wage.
The bill is recommending 12 hours, but the Nigerian Academy is recommending 10 hours minimum with 2 hours, 10 hours maximum work day for domestic worker, because that will reduce attrition.
Across the globe, there are over 53 million estimated domestic workers, according to ILO statistics. In Nigeria, these workers are hidden and unregistered and often excluded from the nation's labor and social protection. Nkoli Omaudu, AIT News, Abuja.
Now, over 40,000